porch or if they have.
All right, Utah's up by 1, trying to force a finals game 7. Stockton's got the ball, coach.
And we know Utah loves to go to either pick and rolls or post Karl Malone.
Kerr's on him. Malone trying to get free. Rodman on him. Oh, and Jordan steals the ball.
That's just great awareness by Michael Jordan. Came from the backside and took it right out of his hands. Coach, what do you think they're going to run here?
I doubt if Jordan's giving up this ball. It's showtime for Michael Jordan. He attacks a little push off with the left hand. It's good. It's good.
Chicago's got the lead.
He drove it, frozen, and posed on it.
It's the master versus the apprentice. Supposedly, Jordan wasn't a three-point shooter. How about 6 in the first half? Brutal foul.
Remarkable finish by MJ. Are you kidding me from the foul line?
For the win. Oh, he's won the 82 championship for North Carolina.
Well, for Michael Jordan, his legendary stature begins here at the University of North Carolina. Interestingly enough, when Michael came into college, he wasn't thought of as going to be the savior to North Carolina. North Carolina was already #1 team in the nation. So all of a sudden he comes into this talented team where he could develop and learn his skills and learn his craft. And I think that was the best thing for him. The game between North Carolina and Georgetown. This game is so important because you have 3 top 75 players playing in this game. Patrick Ewing was probably the premier player in college basketball, along with James Worthy. And now you're adding Michael Jordan to the mix. Michael became a focal point inside of the game that I don't know if.
Well, New Orleans is buzzing tonight with the national championship in the Superdome. Welcome, everyone, to the Dome here in New Orleans. It's the 1982 National Championship game. The Georgetown Hoyas facing off with the North Carolina Tar Heels. With Clark Kellogg, Coach Mike Fratello, and our reporter David. Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Mike, both of these teams featuring incredible freshmen.
For North Carolina, guard Michael Jordan has been fantastic. Averaging about 13 points per game, shooting well over 50% from the field. Jordan is a big game player.
And for the Hoyas, Clark, the 7-foot freshman, Pat Ewing, leads the way.
And you know what, Kevin, defensively, I don't know if I've seen anybody better than Ewing. Controls the paint, protects the rim, and you can be assured that Pat Ewing is going to make it tough for Carolina to score the ball inside.
And even as a freshman, he will have an impact on this game.
Yeah, I agree.
In the Hoyas backcourt, Sleepy Floyd and Roy Duncan, with John Nash and Harold McRae at the forward. And star Pat Ewing is the 5. For UNC, it's Adam Barnett and Michael Jordan at the guard spots. At forward, Craig Bacon and All-American James Worthy. And Sam Perkins is the center.
These schools' talented freshmen, they will have a lot to say about who wins tonight.
Well, there's a reason it was way off. He got fouled.
Yeah, easy whistle.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Throw good, Jordan.
Tell you what, I love the energy that Michael Jordan plays with because his energy is infectious. It gives his team energy.
The defense keeps fouling him, and he's making them pay for it.
Duncan outside. The pass to Nash. Here's McRae. Over Worthy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Clark, Ewing and Jordan, incredible freshman talents in different ways.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, Ewing's MO is to dominate the inside defensively, rebounding and blocking shots, rim protecting, scoring near the hoop. Jordan is looking to get his by shooting and slashing. Play lockdown perimeter D. Boy, it's a joy to watch both of these guys play, and I can't wait to see them get after it.
I can't wait either. No good on the second free throw. Now the Tar Heels with it. Here's Jordan. Goes up and lays it tight. And it's 6 points for Jordan.
While older players like James Worthy might be the leader of UNC, youngster Michael Jordan is the fire of the Tar Heels.
And how unique is it? We don't often see a freshman, Mike, starting in the national championship game. Jordan certainly a guy to keep an eye on. He's an incredible athlete and a tremendous competitor.
And without question, it's a packed out. For more, let's go now to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. They are expecting upwards of 60,000 people tonight in the New Orleans Dome. This is just the second title game ever played in a dome. Both teams were concerned about depth perception with shooting in a huge building. In the semifinals 2 days ago, both teams shot under their season averages. We'll see how they adjust tonight. Kevin?
Will indeed. Thank you, D.A. This is the first title game in a dome in 11 years. McRae, no good. And so Jordan will bring it up for North Carolina. Pulls it up. That doesn't go either for Jordan. And here are the Hoyas now. They trail by 1. Clark and Mike, as we know, 2 big rule differences between the college and NBA game. No three-point line in NCAA basketball. And Clark, no shot clock as well.
Yeah, I think those rules, Kevin, favor teams that focus on the inside play. Guys like Pat Ewing. It also rewards those teams that are patient. Teams like UNC who are prone to play a delay game at times.
Score the basket is third after 5 shots.
Really impressive, smart basketball from a freshman. Jordan showing you good discretion with his shot.
Passes it to Duncan. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Jordan against Duncan. And Ewing sends it back.
Let's see how that early block from Ewing changes North Carolina's game plan. Pat is such a force.
Duncan drawing the double team. A second chance effort. In his last game for the Hoyas, Sleepy Floyd is hoping to lead his school to a title.
You know, before this weekend, none of these guys have played in a dome. It's hard to shoot in these places, Clark.
Yeah, you know, I think sometimes, Mike, that's a tad overrated, but there is something to the fact that your depth perception is a little bit off. You can't really simulate what it's like in a dome. So I think you look for these teams to really attack and not settle for jump shots.
The Tar Heels shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Substitution on the court.
And both free throws good for Jordan. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Floyd, defended by Jordan. Nash dishes to Ewing. Here's Bailey. And that one good.
Well, this UNC team, they're known for their delay game. Without a shot clock, they'll hold the ball late, which in turn will shorten the games.
And you know, Mike, that style's worked extremely well for them this season. North Carolina has won 15 straight games and overall 31-2.
Kicks it out to Jordan.
Switch.
Back to Perkins. Perkins scoring on Ewing. That is a massive matchup tonight.
There are so many different ways for guys to stay in shape in the offseason. For Sam Perkins, how about this? He worked a construction job.
Perkins trying to add strength, and we'll see how much it helps in his battle with Pat Ewing down low.
And the Hoyas call timeout here. And the Tar Heels making a change here. Here's Floyd, guarded by Jordan. Pass to Bailey. And the Tar Heels making a change here. Barnett's checked in. Outside, Ewing. Pass to Ford. Worthy with the defensive effort. North Carolina leading. Stripped away. Here's Floyd, guarded by Jordan. Out to Ewing. Jordan with the steal. Michael Jordan, what a leaper.
Flying high, Jordan levitates.
The Hoyas trail by 3. Floyd passes to Nash. Here's Floyd, defended by Jordan. And the pass to Worthy. It's Jordan on the wing. Shoots it. Perkins trying to break loose. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Playing in his final game at Georgetown, senior guard Eric Sleepy Floyd with just about 2,300 career points. Floyd is the all-time leader in Hoyas basketball history.
Duncan, he's checked in for the Hoyas. Weber comes in for Floyd. Jordan looking around.
I got yours.
And the rebound goes to Duncan. And Clark, the man they call Sleepy. Floyd is 6'3", and some kind of excitement for the Hoyas.
Love the way he plays with such flair and enthusiasm and energy. He's the focal point of the Georgetown attack, and I really expect Sleepy Floyd to be a first-round draft pick in the upcoming NBA draft.
He is a dynamo for sure.
Yeah.
Love the communication. He knew just when and where to send the hot pass.
Jordan with it. Patrick Ewing covering. Back to Jordan. Perkins down low. Ewing defending. Mike, when we take a look out on the court, so much talent out there right in front of us on the floor.
Kevin, there are at least 5 bona fide NBA players in this game. Ewing, Jordan, Perkins, Floyd, Worthy. A star-studded championship game.
The Hoyas have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And the Tar Heels making a change here. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for North Carolina. They trail by 1. He dishes it to Worthy. Extra emphasis from Worthy, looking to avenge that title loss last year.
Boy, Jordan just sees everything. Great awareness, and he makes quick decisions.
And the Hoyas call timeout here. Duncan outside. Passes it to Nash. Now Duncan. Back to Weber. Releases. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Hoyas lead by 1.
Georgetown center Pat Ewing, the 7-foot freshman sensation, was born in Jamaica. Played lots of soccer and cricket as a youngster. His family moved to Boston for high school, and the rest is history.
Well, Gastonia, North Carolina, a small town of less than 50,000 people, features 2 stars in tonight's title game. David Aldridge has more.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Now, James Worthy of North Carolina and Sleepy Floyd of Georgetown both hail from Gastonia. Well, they grew up going to church together. They went to rival high schools. Despite James being highly recruited and Floyd going under the radar, it was Sleepy's Hunter Hess guy that got the better of James's Ashbrook in the 1977 state title game.
David, that is a great story and very interesting. Thank you very much. Hey, Mike, they say Gastonia, North Carolina, pretty much shut down tonight, all glued to the game.
You are correct. Everyone in that town is watching this game. Worthy with a chance to avenge the state title loss with a national title win.
Wouldn't that be something? Here's Jordan. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound.
And right now, I think he's ready for this quarter to be over.
I don't know if I've ever seen him this cold. Rough quarter indeed.
And naturally, Coach, when the Ewings moved to Boston, Matt picked up the game of basketball.
Boy, did he ever. Becoming one of the most sought-after recruits ever. Pat visited a few schools, including North Carolina, but Ewing picked Georgetown.
Yeah, I think you like Big John Thompson, didn't you? Adams, he's checked in for North Carolina. Nash against Jordan. Adams outside. Back to Jordan. Tries again. Do not test Pat Ewing. Wow, try someone else.
The 7-footer Patrick Ewing in the mind of the Tar Heel shooters. The conference freshman of the year. Guard Michael Jordan appears headed to stardom.
Duncan, the pass to Ewing, shoots over Jordan. It's hauled in by the Tar Heels. Worthy trying to break free. It's hauled in by the Hoyas. Ewing's got 5 rebounds tonight. And young Michael Jordan, born in Brooklyn. Clark, he grew up in Wilmington, North Carolina.
And Kevin, it's well chronicled, but Jordan didn't make his varsity basketball team until he was a junior. It's an indication of how everybody's journey to development is different. Michael used that slight, though, as fuel, becoming a high school All-American. Michael Jordan, one to keep tabs on as his career progresses.
It's good. Now it's a 5-point Hoyas lead, and the Tar Heels call time here. Well, these timeouts so big for these players to collect themselves. Drink some Gatorade. Hydrate. Get that little bit of rest.
It's so important to have the energy in the fourth quarter, and that starts with timeouts like this, making sure you get your fluids, because you know you'll lose pounds of water weight during the game.
Bailey is checked in for the Hoyas. Boyd comes in for Weber in the battle of star freshmen. And we've been watching it all night, Mike. Scoring-wise, Michael Jordan getting the better of Pat Ewing.
Jordan has raised the level of his game in this NCAA tournament final. Michael living up to the hype thus far.
Indeed he is. Tar Heels trail by 3. Here's Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 18 points in the game.
Can't afford to hold anything back in these games, and Jordan definitely isn't.
Pass to Bailey. Duncan with it. Ewing surveying the floor. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Ewing's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The basis of our game is the pass, sharing, being a great teammate.
Over to the wing. Here's Barnett. Outside Jordan. Pass to Barnett with his first shot attempt. And North Carolina in their delay game, taking their time.
We know the Hoyas like to pressure the ball, but they have to stay patient. Carolina is hunting for a mistake.
Jordan with the ball. Guarded now by Duncan. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hoyas lead by... And as dusk descends over the French Quarter here in New Orleans, Louisiana, we're ready to go with the second half. With Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, coming to you live from New Orleans, North Carolina, and Georgetown. Tonight, we'll crown a champion.
During this year's NCAA tournament, North Carolina is shooting over 75% in second halves. Some tremendous post-halftime play.
Taking a look at the Hoyas, Green is out there with Ewing. Then there's Ford. Then it's Nash. And it's Duncan in at the shooting guard. Worthy can't hit.
A frustrating night for the Tar Heels, being forced into tough, bad shots by Georgetown. The Hoyas certainly playing championship defense right now.
Back to Duncan. Here's Floyd. Duncan outside. On the wing, Green. Worthy defending. Nash with no one around. And good as it just snugs right down through the net. In the tournament, Clark, the Tar Heels over 75% after the break. How have they shot it so well?
There are a number of factors, Kevin, but I think one of the primary ones is patience. UNC has that stall game, if you will. They're looking for the best shot, and they wait for the right shot. The experience of James Worthy, I think, helps them with that as well.
Helps them a lot. Great job by the Tar Heels so far, neutralizing Pat Ewing.
Well, you have to box Pat out, clearly. And you can't over-attack him with your offense. UNC doing a nice job keeping Ewing in check so far.
Floyd passes to Nash. Here's Floyd. Green kicks to Duncan. There's the pass to Floyd. On the wing, Green. Floyd passes to Nash. Here's Green, and good work on the boards. They pick up a second chance points. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hoyas. Here's Jordan. Explosive on the bounce. Michael Jordan.
I like when Jordan does that. Doesn't settle, attacks.
Now the Hoyas with it. Floyd passes to Nash. Nash drawing the double team. Here's Floyd. Back to Duncan. Fires it up. And the shot is long. Mike, for each school, a chance to make some history tonight.
Georgetown looking for their first national title. UNC, they haven't won it all in 25 years. I love how Worthy challenges the defense, daring the Hoyas to come between him and the hoop.
Passes it to Duncan. And Duncan gets double teamed. Here's Floyd, guarded by Jordan. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
You cannot afford mistakes like that, especially in a tight game.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for North Carolina. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Perkins, and finished off by Perkins.
And this game has been a teeter-totter. Both teams trading the lead back and forth we go.
It's been an evenly matched game so far. Might come down to a buzzer beater at this rate.
Kicks it to Nash. Ewing left side. It's hauled in by the Tar Heels. Perkins got his 4th rebound in this one.
Born in Washington, D.C., John Thompson is the perfect head coach for Georgetown. Big John was a great player back in his day. Backed up Bill Russell for 2 years with them.
You have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Perkins. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Big John Thompson patrolling the sidelines. Clark for the Hoyas. What makes him such a great coach?
Well, the players love, but they also respect him greatly. You marvel at what he's done at Georgetown. He's really built that program into a perennial power. Prior to his arrival in 1972, it was a perennial losing program. He's got the Hoyas right on the precipice of a championship tonight.
He does indeed. Here's Perkins. Again, North Carolina. Like when it comes to shooting, so far, so good for North Carolina in the second half.
They're executing their offense well. Getting great looks against a stiff Georgetown defense. Taking advantage of the over-anxious D. Floyd draws a whistle here.
The Hoyas shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the Hoyas making a change here. McCrae's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Our Heels leading by 4 in the matchup between the two outstanding freshmen, Mike, which you and I have looked so forward to tonight. A clear advantage so far for Michael Jordan.
He's getting the better of Pat Ewing. This is huge for North Carolina.
Floyd passes to Davis, and they double up Davis. Pass to Nash. Now here is Davis. Back to Nash. Stolen by Worthy. Jordan inside. He goes up again. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Establishing his presence inside. Jordan drawing more contact here.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. And so Jordan nails both of them. Floyd passes to Nash, and Nash gets double teamed. Here's Floyd. Ewing trying to get open. Another shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Georgetown trying to get their first national title. This is a program that missed the NCAAs for 32 straight years. Just their 2nd ever appearance in the Final Four.
And the Hoyas making a change here. Green's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And unlike North Carolina, Georgetown was not considered a blue blood in college hoops.
No, I tell you what, that changed, though, Kevin, when John Thompson got hired 11 years ago.
It did.
Yeah, Georgetown was considered a small hoop school. Now, they are a premier program. A title would cement them amongst the nation's best.
Their recruiting has been terrific. The pass to Ford. He kicks to Duncan. Pass to Nash. Perkins against Ewing. Pass to Floyd. Oh, Worthy with the block.
That's great anticipation by Worthy, who has averaged over 1 block per game throughout his collegiate career. Another close one for North Carolina. They won their first game in the tournament by 2 points. Their largest margin of victory, just 10 points.
Duncan against Barnett. Here's Jordan. Up and in on the way. Jordan's got the lead up to 9 now for the Tar Heels.
You can tell Jordan knows he has to outwork other guys inside. He doesn't expect it to be easy.
And Clark, we know that UNC has played in lots of big-time, tight tournament games. Is that an advantage?
I think it certainly helps, Kevin. You can't dismiss or discount that fact. The Tar Heels are comfortable and used to playing in close games. They have perfected late-game composure and execution.
Green, 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Here's Duncan. Here's Floyd. And stolen by Worthy. Moving it up. Good. And the Tar Heels lead by 12.
Look at the footwork. Plenty of time for Worthy to develop. Already showing a great skill set.
Duncan outside. Trying to find Green. He's got it now.
Trying to grab hold of that momentum right here.
Well, that play right there, that'll fire up your teammates.
Hey, they're still competing.
And Ewing with the block.
That length will serve Ewing well in his professional career.
And so here now, North Carolina.
Again and again, Ewing owning the glass. A major factor tonight.
Duncan outside. No good on that one. Jordan with some nice D.
Just excellent work on the glass for Jordan. A good night for him on the backboards. Exactly what the Tar Heels needed in this title game.
When North Carolina has a big like Perkins getting an assist, that shows you how well they move the ball.
Here's Duncan. He drains it from the right block.
A nice sense of when to move the ball and get the assist.
Tar Heels leading by 10. Left side, Worthy. Over Green. Into double figures for James Worthy, a projected top 3 NBA draft pick.
Using one of his favorite weapons. Worthy gets into the mid-range and knocks down the jumper.
The Hoyas trail by 12. Here's Floyd. Pass to Nash. The pass to Ford. Passes to Ewing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And so Jordan will bring it up for North Carolina. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Worthy. And the shot goes in. Worthy's got 10 points in just the second half.
And probably his last collegiate game, James Worthy definitely impressing those NBA scouts.
The Hoyas trail by 14. Pass to Duncan. Ewing left side. Over Perkins. It's Ewing that time on the assist from Duncan. And now that's 11 points for Patrick Ewing.
A rare jumper for Ewing. Pat normally operates within 5 feet.
Outside Worthy. over Green. Once again, UNC shooting the lights out in the second half.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
Floyd passes to Nash. Here's Ewing. And Bacon pulls it down. Tar Heels leading by 14. Here's Jordan. Perkins trying to break loose. To the left wing. Here's Barnett. Ewing gets the rebound.
He's got to be more selective than that. Totally forced it.
Hard to understand why he decided to gamble the whole possession on that shot.
McCrae's checked in for the Hoyas.
Team foul.
And 1:01 left here in the second half. Ewing kicks to Duncan. Good, and it's Ewing with the assist that time.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Shot from the wing. Offensive rebound. Bacon gets the bucket. Bacon's got the lead up to 14 now for the Tar Heels.
That just about does it. Only question is, what's the margin going to be?
Great performers from them tonight. Well-deserved win.
And here's North Carolina now. Shoots. No good from Perkins. Now the Hoyas with it. Floyd passes to Ewing. And here is Jordan. Out to the wing. And the North Carolina Tar Heels are national champion. What a season. 32-2. Now a national title to make it complete.
James Worthy, Michael Jordan, Sam Perkins. It was a blend of youth and experience for UNC.
And for the Hoyas, Clark, a bitter defeat, but they'll be back.
Kevin, as long as they have Pat Ewing, I think Georgetown makes another title run next year.
I agree. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with